check our connection. A couple messages for the viewers, so pick a section, have a seat. Yeah, I know this is different. Quit with the questions. Allow me a second, please, to make my
YouTube, welcome back to another Pounds 978 Customs video. And today we are showing off no customs, all factory figures from Hasbro. I think these are all the Spider-Men and Spider-Women and Spider-Girls from the line. Some of my favorites are, well, I'll tell you that afterwards, but not all of these are up to date as well. A lot of these are older figures. We have maybe a few Toy Biz figures, the first appearance Spider-Man, a couple older Hasbro figures as well, the Future Foundation, a few randoms. Oh, I forgot Samurai Spider-Man. He's not even in here, so I suck. But yes, a lot of these are great figures. Some of these are but to have them all in this collection, and there's a lot more I don't have, by the way. There's so many I don't have. But these are the ones I really care about. The other ones I might have had or didn't really care for enough to pick them up because they were already outdated and just way before my time. So these are the ones I like. These are the ones I believe everyone should have if you're into the Spider-Verse. I just think we need more variations of Spider-Man. I see too many reds, too many web lines, and in the Spider-Verse there's so many. I love Silk and I love Ashley Barton. I love Ashley Barton better than I love Silk. Silk is pretty, but Ashley Barton, whew. Oh, okay, I love Mayday too. May Parker is the shit. Sorry for cussing, but guys, I don't know what to say. I just wanted to show you my entire Spider-Verse. I don't have any customs. I know you're probably wondering where are the customs. I don't own any. I only have Zombie Spider-Man that, you know, I thought about selling, but I like him so much that I don't mind keeping him. But I don't have any customs. All I have is these. These are the only line I collect aside from the Mortal Kombat, the Storm collectible figures. I love the Spider-Man line. I'm going to thank my son when he gets older. I'm going to shake his hand and say, thank you, sir. It's because of you why I'm into the Spider-Verse line. Because we went shopping all the time in Walmart to buy him Thomas the Trains, and I found my first piece of Spider-Man. Wasn't really sure what a Marvel Legend was, and I was already an old man. So I was just happy to pick him up. I played with the articulation, and it became one of my favorite figures. I picked up a bunch of other Legends, not just Spider-Man, but Spider-Man I ultimately decided to keep because of the articulation purposes. And then the variations of Spider-Man, I learned more about the Spider-Verse and I fell in love. I read the entire Spider-Verse. I bought all the issues. In fact, that was the first comic I've ever read. I've collected many comics growing up. A friend of mine used to always give me his comics. He used to slide them under my door. We were neighbors, but I never read them. I'm not gonna lie, I never read any comics. I've always looked at the pictures and drawn some of them and admired some of the artwork, but I've never really read any comics. I've known the storylines from what people tell you and, you know, what you hear from school, from kids and things like that, but I didn't care enough. But reading the Spider-Verse got me into it so bad that I went all out and bought so many Spider-Man comics and Spider Island and Superior Spider-Man, just a bunch of different Spider-Man so I can just get a little more familiar with all the different versions of Spider-Man. And once I found out how many different Spider-Man there were, I was so overwhelmed and excited and thought to myself, wait a minute, why do we only have this many from Hasbro? There's so many we can do. And there were a few people who were making Spider-Man customs. Shout out to Mike Marvel. He was probably one of the first that I've seen make any cool Spider-Man customs. But there wasn't anyone who was consistent with Spider-Man customs. And there wasn't anyone who just specified in making Spider-Man customs. And I thought, well, that's my lane. I think I just fell in love with the new hobby and it became customizing Spider-Man. So here I am, guys, and here you are, and I appreciate the love that all you guys have shown me in the last 2 years. It's been a fun ride, and I hope to continue along with cooler customs than we've already done because I feel like we're getting better. A lot of these still remain my favorite no matter how old they are or, you know, how inexpensive they may be. They're very cheap figures. A lot of them are 20 bucks. In fact, most of them, all of them at retail, 20 bucks. It's not like an expensive toy line, Hot Toys, Mayfex. You're going to spend an arm and a leg and then be scared to break these. I have doubles, triples. I have so many of these that I don't care if I break any of them. Only one. I only have one McFarlane Spider-Man from the Raft set. So if I break that, I'll be upset. And I only have one Future Foundation. So if I break that, I'll be upset too. Everything else, it's uncivilized. No, I'll be upset either way because extra figures come in handy for customs. That's what they're for, as a matter of fact. And so I can't afford to break anything. I do buy everything. Nobody sponsors me. So everything comes out of pocket. All these figures I've bought either from Walmart, you know, the retail stores. I'm not even gonna shout them out either. From retail stores or Facebook groups and friends that you meet who collect as well from Facebook groups. Because I don't have any friends personally who likes action figures. Like, I can't talk to people that I grew up with about action figures. Maybe one or two, but nobody else would understand. Like these figures, when they were released, I wasn't even collecting. I didn't even know they existed. These figures I knew. That one I didn't know much about either. And I knew about the movie. I didn't care about that movie a lot. Actually, I liked the Tobey Maguire one, so I didn't care for the Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Hulk is dope too. Man Spider is even crazier. We need to build a figure Man Spider. But to be honest, I am pretty pleased with what Hasbro has released so far. My only wishes are to see different suits, bullet points, ends of Earth, Earth X, first appearance Superior Spider-Man, Superior Octopus, Spider-Man India, Charlotte Witter, Spinneret, Electro Proof, Secret Wars, Future Foundation, Big Time. Where are those guys? They should remake those. But make no mistakes, I am grateful. We do have a lot already. Just to name a few: Classic Spider-Man, of course, Miles Morales, Scarlet Spider-Man, Kane Scarlet Spider-Man. You got the symbiote suit, the PS4 suit, Spider-Punk. There's the Ultimate Spider-Man. You got Gwen. There's Cindy Moon. There's Ashley Barton. You got May Parker. The clone, I forgot her name. I think it's Jessica. You got one Jessica. We got two Jessica Drews, and I think another Jessica Drew Ultimate, if I'm not mistaken. Spider-Man Noir, Cosmic Spider-Man, the all new, all different 2099, the all new, all different Spider-Man, the old 2099. A couple movie figures that I know a lot of people are happy about, not me. Spider UK, SPDR. I mean, we have a lot, but we don't have enough because the Spider-Verse is extremely large and extremely versatile. So I would like to see some of those spiders. All right, I said enough. Guys, I hope you like this video. This is just my personal collection of what I have. Of course, I don't have the biggest Spider-Man collection. Remember, I'm still new, but I have gained a lot of knowledge over the last couple of years, and this is really fun, and I hope to continue this journey with you guys. So I appreciate the love. If you want to subscribe and click the notification bell to get more content as soon as it uploads, I would appreciate that. Which is your favorite Spider-Man figure of all time? It doesn't have to be anything from here. If you have a different one, that could be it too. Let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys soon.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody.